Hey, welcome back to another episode of Naked. The Naked series is dedicated to bringing awareness to what the aftermath is of the big four A's: alcoholism, abuse, anxiety, and ADHD. Growing up with those, or even one of those big four A's, can really affect your life. And I'd like you to take a look and see how, so that you can better understand yourself or others. So today I think I've spoken enough about this relationship I was in, this narcissistic relationship, the last few days, and I want to take a turn and tell you how I got out and tell you the pattern I learned on how we get out. And I want to take it slow because I took it so slow with all the details of what was happening so you can get full, exposure to what happens. Now I want to give you full closure to how you get out, how I got out, and how you can get out, or someone you know can get out, or just so that you can understand it. How did a girl that was broken on so many levels come to be here and tell you about it? So, God, grant me the serenity to accept the people and the things I cannot change, the courage to change the one I can, and the wisdom to know that one is me. So today, I'm going to do it a little different. I'm going to read you one diary entry, which is going to explain to you the first step of getting out of any situation. The first step. And since it's a diary entry, I ask that you look at it with understanding and love. Because I've been harsh enough on myself for the story, for the fact that it happened, that I didn't know better. And I'm not sharing this so that you can beat on me either. I'm sharing it so that you can learn something different. And you can do it different. And so that you can know your way out and how you do it. And I ask that you see how sacred this is for me. And you treat it as such. Sending love when you can. Understanding. Mercy. In all the areas that I couldn't or still have trouble with. You send it. You create it. By doing that, you will teach yourself how to do it for yourself. Because there's certain areas where you're hard on yourself, right? You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that at all. When you know better, you do better. You do. So, when you don't know better, will you be angry at a little kid who didn't know how to walk? It doesn't make sense. He doesn't know. You're not going to be angry. But on ourselves, we are. Because we should have known. Or now I know. So please, treat it as such. Treat it with the sacredness that I intend for it to be treated. And, alright, I'm going to get naked right now. Dear diary, who am I kidding? You are not a diary. You are just a spiral. And I'm just trying to do something that used to give me comfort. Writing. I'm sorry it's been years. So much has happened. Where do I start? Writing is supposed to be therapeutic. That's why I'm attempting it. Look, I'm more than halfway through the page and still haven't said anything. It's just so difficult to get back into it. And being afraid of it falling into the wrong hands doesn't help much. All right. Here I go. I like to think of my life as a series of events, starting as a child till now. I don't want to stay stuck on the past, so I'll fill you in on that later. What I want to write about is now. I'm in my walk-in closet. Actually, I don't know if it's mine because rent. See, my troubles grew up too. I never thought it would be so hard to live on your own, in your own home, etc. But man, do they sugarcoat it. Yesterday, I almost, in parentheses, involuntarily killed myself. Wine, when you're PMSing, makes you drunk. Really drunk. And Xanax adds a different flavor. Oh, it's complicated. I'm not in the mood of actually writing my feelings. Remember as a child I told you about my man, my dream? Well, I'm a fool in love. It hurts so much. It hurts too much. I'm constantly feeling bad about myself, my behavior. I can't satisfy him. And in order to do so, I need to break everything about me that makes me me. Blah, 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 blah. I'm done writing for now. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Maybe tomorrow I'll open up more. As you see, I suck at trusting, even you. So long for now. Wow, I feel naked right about now. The time when I wrote this was at the very end, close to the very end of the relationship. When I already had become so insane, I was feeling so bad about everything, constantly having like just terrible experiences, involuntary sex, physical, emotional, spiritual, all kinds of abuse. He had taken out a house in my name, messed with my credit. At that point, I was already voluntarily taking Xanax. In the beginning, he was like, first he was slipping it, then he was like pushing me to, and then at some point I was willing to, because it hurt so much and I wanted it to stop hurting. For a very long time, I would blame myself for this. And I hated that I wrote, because now it's forever going to be there, the proof. But now I can actually tell you the first step to getting out of any situation, no matter how bad it is. And that is the truth. See, because when I started writing, the one thing that I promised myself to do is write the truth. However screwed up that is. And some of the later episode diary entries are really screwed up. But by saying the truth sets you free is not a joke. It opens up a door in your head to realizing, God damn it, this is where I really am. Not as a joke. This is where I really am. And I urge you right now, is there an area in your life that you feel like you're covering up or being somewhat hazy? I urge you right now, take a pen and paper, write it down. Or, you want to be extremely brave, get a friend, tell her I'll tell you the naked truth. Go for a naked series, okay? Get naked. This kind of naked. The other stuff, do at your own time. Get naked. Let your emotions come through. Say how you really feel. Say what's really going on. Share from the bottom of your heart. Your biggest fears, your biggest struggles. Go all the way there. That's the only way through. The only way out is through. There's no such thing as a way out. You can find solutions that'll last for a few minutes, a few days, a few hours, a few years. But are you looking for temporary solutions? Are you looking to put paint over big core wounds? Are you looking to just put a bandage over it and hope that it doesn't get infected? Or are you looking to go and clean the cut, even if it hurts? When you clean it, when you take alcohol on it, when you actually sanitize it, it hurts. Because you're going to the place where it hurts to clean it. But then you make sure that there's no infection and you can take care of it the way you want to. So I'm sorry if saying the truth hurts, but that's the only way out. And that is the first step to getting out of any and every situation you're in. Getting through it, not out, through it. To healing. You can either repeat or repair. I say that all the time. My therapist said it and I love it. I've adapted it. Do you want to repeat all the mistakes and all the pain? Or do you want to repair? If you want to repair, join me today. Say the truth. That's step 1. Stay tuned for step 2. another episode of Naked. God, grant us the serenity to accept the people and things we cannot change, the courage to change the one we can, and the wisdom to know that one is me. Like and subscribe. I'll see you soon.